wanna, which is what of course I want to do, and enter in any run once commands here, set up the networking if I want to, and put it in the right work group or domain. So all of these things that are commonly associated with deploying virtual machines from reference images, from golden images, well, that's what this whole guest customization process does. I'm not going to go through the whole process. You can gather what happens. The end result of this is that, well, I end up with a virtual machine that is exactly how I customized it. But this is really exciting because it goes much further than the copy-paste world that many of us are used to thinking of when we're dealing with virtualization, and we kind of add some intelligence to that whole copy and paste process. Okay, so here's this deployment template, and here I've got my VM, and I deploy this VM out, and then once I get done deploying it, it will end up in hosts and clusters down here under for those marketing people. Kind of slick, but these are marketing people, right? And you got to be careful with the marketing types because you never know what they're going to do, and you know that if you give them any sorts of options, they're going to invariably choose the wrong options. So why not actually choose some of the custom specifications on their behalf? That's what the custom specifications manager is for. All right, so I just went through that really nice wizard there and answered all of these questions, right? But I had to do it. I kind of have to be intelligent to be able to about this whole process to be able to answer those questions correctly. So what's to say that I couldn't create a custom specification and call this, I don't know, basic VMs for the marketing group, and then go through answering all these questions for them, just like I did before, run the name of the deployment wizard if I want to, and then answer everything on behalf of those marketing people so that when they know that they need to go deploy a new virtual machine, they're going to get the ones in the specific configuration that I think is the right way to do things. This is cool. So, I don't know, let me just flip through the rest of these and punch in passwords and things just so I can get the whole process completed here, and I'll put it all in the work group and make sure that I always change the security information here because that makes sure I have a unique computer. And once I've done, I've got this nice basic VM for the marketing group, and the next time I actually need to go and deploy a VM or have them deploy a VM, we can go here and deploy a virtual machine from the template, call this VM 6-1, put it in my data center, put it in the cluster just like it's supposed to be put in, and then instead of giving someone, you know, the access to do everything they want, well, instead I'm going to choose an existing custom specification. There you go. Really, really interesting here with the way in which we can automate this whole process of deploying virtual machines. So this is what you would need to do in order to kind of make things easier for the people that don't need to have complete access to, or don't really want complete access for all of their virtual machines. You know, maybe I want to go back and make an update to this VM. Now, obviously, I can't power it on, so I need to convert the clone back into a virtual machine, put it on my cluster again, you know, put it perhaps in the right resource pool, just like I did before, and it disappears from this location. It converts back into a virtual machine, and then right back here under hosts and clusters, I see that VM once again that I can interact with. When you go and do your updates, you can now update it and then reconvert it back into a template to make it complete. So this is the clones and templates piece, very powerful part of vSphere Client. If you go through the effort to set it up correctly. And if you plan on having other people other than yourself that are actually deploying VMs, it makes a good sense for you to actually go about, you know, doing these automations on their behalf. Now, there are other solutions out there as well. So you are making things faster for people that are less intelligent than you, and there are people that are more intelligent than you that may need to deploy things to you. Another way